nearly done. I brought a T5. Right, good morning. Yeah, as you can see, T5, well chuffed with it. Really chuffed with it. We've been thinking about getting one of these for so long, but never got round to it, and then finally we thought, right, let's blow some of the kids' inheritance on a van. So yeah, so well impressed with it. So we've got a few trips coming up this summer that I'm really looking forward to, and this is going to be absolutely spot on for that sort of thing, really. So yeah, let's just take a look around it. Right, here we are, chez moi. Yeah, so well impressed with this. I mean, with no plan at all to buy this, but it came up, a friend was selling it, so we thought, right, let's give it a go. Let's blow some of the kids' inheritance on a van. But there's going to get tons of use out of it, absolutely tons of use out of it. So there's a few things I need to get done with it, really. I need to get a roof rack stuck on the top here so I can stick the boats on. Obviously with the other car going, I've got no method of getting the boats into the water from home, so need to stick a roof rack onto this. Alright, so we have got 2-burner cooker just on the top there, and then in there we've got a little sink which is connected to a little water pump that's just here, and the water's just in that cupboard there. And then just there we've got our little fridge, which is absolutely brilliant really, because that can keep nice and cool whilst you're going along. And then this little cupboard's just full of all the pots and pans and stuff. And then we've got the front seats that pivot around. So we've got these 2 seats at the back as well. I've never had these down before, so we'll pull this down, see how this goes. So you've got a good bit of space underneath the seats here. Once the seats are in their upright position, there's not a great deal of space along here to store stuff, but there's enough to stick a few bits in there. But I can get a paddle board under there, I can get the blow-up canoe down the side there, and then the other cupboard here you've got there, that's where the leisure battery's kept, and there's a few other bits and bobs that I can store in there. There's plenty of space still in there to use. Then of course we've got a tow bar for the trailer if we want to take more crap with us. Then you've got the table for the thing itself, which is kept just up here. Right, so let's take a look at some of these products from Wilmas. So these products are all completely natural. All of the products that they use in what they make is all harvested pretty much all by themselves. If you take a look at the website, I'll stick a link to the website in the description below. They make some absolutely fantastic products. If you take a look at the website, I'll stick a link in the description below there. You'll see some of the stuff they make. The fire starting kits that they make are absolutely superb. They're really good. If you're looking for a present for someone, these fire starting kits are absolutely fantastic. So the first product from Wilmas we're going to take a look at today is this here, which is called Campervan Morning. I've done a video on how to use this, so I'll stick a link to that up here. I use this for my boots. This compared to other leather dubbing creams, this will give a bit more of a traditional colour, so it will sort of slightly darken the leather here because of the pine tar that is used inside of it. But when you smell this, it just smells of forest. You can really smell the pine tar inside of this. So this is really good for your boots. This is, I really recommend this one here. The next one that we've got here is Leer this morning. Slightly different smell to it. It's not as strong as what the Campervan Morning is, but if you look at the colour to this is not going to affect the colour of your leather, this one as well. So, right, so let's just see what's inside of this one. Oh, there's some words on here that I don't know. So there's lanolin, Vextriket, I don't know what that is, birch oil. So yeah, so that's another leather dub in there that we've been sent. This one here, Nordic Summer, I absolutely love this stuff. So this is a natural mosquito repellent, this one is. This smells very, very similar to the Kenskus Morning. If you look at the colour of this, this is slightly darker, so this does really pong, and you will smell when you use this, but this is probably one of the only things that actually works for me to keep the mozzies at bay. So yeah, so this is basically pine tar oil and beeswax in this. Right, and then we've got 3 other small little tins here. So we've got cord salva, which is this little tin here. We have got number 78, and then we've also got chair salva. So chair salva, I'm guessing, is made from pine tar. On the backs of those you can see that's all written in Swedish, but you can actually pull the inside of that out and it's written in English there. So basically this one here is made from lanolin and pine tar. So this is to hydrate and soften cracked skin, this one. Let's see what that smells like. And you can really smell the pine tar inside of that, which I absolutely love. It's a real sort of foresty smell to that one. And then we've got cord salva. Cord salva is made from spruce resin, lard and beeswax. So this is a very old Swedish remedy, this one, made for dry and cracked skin, and you can really smell the spruce in that one as well. And then we've got number 78. So number 78, what have we got in this one? So this is made from lanolin and essential oils like citronella and geranium, I think that says there. And this is to hydrate cracked skin, this one is. Let's give that one a go. And you can smell the citronella in that one. That smells really good. So anyway, so some great little products there. I'll stick a link to Wilmas down in the description below. I'd definitely recommend getting that one if you want some mozzie repellent. If you're up in Scotland or you're going to Scandinavia in the summer, I'd definitely recommend getting some Nordic Summer. This is probably one of the best mosquito repellents that you can get. So there we go, some fantastic natural products from Sweden. Thank you Wilmas for sending those over to us. I'll stick a link to Wilmas' website in the description below. Please give them a visit. The website is only in Swedish, but there are a few English written websites that sell a few of their products, especially the Kenskus Morning and the Nordic Summer. So out of these ones, the ones that I have tried, the Kenskus Morning for your boots, Nordic Summer for mosquitoes, and the Becker oil for mosquito repellent as well. But like I say, I throw that into the water for the sauna, and that's absolutely fantastic, that is. So right, there we go. Right, let's get a coffee on the go, and we'll have a little bit more of a look at this fantastic van that we've got hold of. So yeah, so really impressed with this van. I really love it. It's going to be fantastic to be used for all of our trips out and about, so well impressed with it. So once the Remo roof is up, you've got loads and loads of headroom as well. But the other thing that you've got is you can drop this top panel down, so you've got a bed up the top there as well. So let's just take a look at that. As you can see at the top here, you could get 2 adults up the top here. It would be very tight, I must say, but well, it's enough perfect to get the kids up here, and then I'll be sleeping down there with the missus, so that'll be absolutely fantastic. But yeah, so there's a good bit of space up here as well. You've got the windows there that you can open if you want to. Right, let's give you a heads up what's happening this year. So the first main trip that we're doing is on the 25th of May. I'm not going to say too much what this is, because I know my son subscribes to this channel and it's a surprise for him, so I'm not going to tell you what that one is. And then come the 18th of June, I'm going to be heading out to southern Sweden this time. So we're heading out to Tiresta, which is just south of Stockholm, which is a really easy place to get to, I must say, if you fancy heading out to Sweden just for a few days. I mean, this is, you know, it's cost next to nothing really, with flying out from Stansted on Ryanair, hiring a car, and then it's an hour's drive to the place, and then we've got 3.5 days around this beautiful national park down there. So really looking forward to that. And then come the beginning of July, hopefully, fingers crossed, we're going to be heading up to Scotland for a few days to volunteer for the Fjallraven Classic UK. So really looking forward to doing that. Can't wait to get out there and help with everyone that's walking on the Classic up there. So Fjallraven have opened up another Classic event in the UK this year. So this is up in the Cairngorms. It starts off at Blair Atoll. It's a 60k hike through the Cairngorms there, which I'm really looking forward to volunteering on one of the checkpoints. Can't wait to get into that. So this is going to be absolutely perfect for heading up there. One thing, what I must ask, there's a couple of things actually. On electric wise on this van, if anyone knows anything about VW electrics for camper vans, please just see whether you can help us out with this. Down here you've got the switches for the lights and the fridge. So that's now got the fridge and the lights running off the leisure battery. Now when I switch this over to car, okay, that doesn't show that, so I'm presuming that's just the battery condition for the leisure battery. I don't get any power to any of the devices in here apart from the fridge. Now I'm just wondering whether this is sort of like a safety thing so that you don't have the lights on when you're in the back. So any ideas, please let me know. And then the other thing, this is really bizarre. No idea what this switch is, so please, any idea what this switch is, and please, I know it's not a flux capacitor before anyone asks. So it's just over at the front here. So yeah, no idea what that's for. Absolutely no idea. The bloke I brought it off hasn't got a Scooby neither. So please, any ideas, please just let me know. I thought maybe it's a run lock, I thought maybe it's for a mobiliser, but I have no idea what it's for at all. Help.com.
Thank you for watching this week's video. So just a quick video this week just to show you the new van that we've got here. The only other thing is it doesn't have a name as yet, so please, if you've got any ideas for a name, please stick it in the comments and the best name will obviously win a prize. Thanks for watching this week's video. Please, if you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button just here, and as always there's a couple of videos just here for you to take a look at. Right, I'm going to get my bag out of the back of the van. We're going to head out into the woods. We need to collect some pine resin for next week's video, so keep an eye out for next week's video and we'll see you next week.